Hey guys, how's it going? So I've seen on YouTube there's not a lot of toolbox tours for old road chests like these. So I figured I've got one here, so I figured I'd give her a go and give you guys a little tour. So it's an old beach box. I don't know what model it is, but it's an older one here. I've got an assortment of a little bit of everything here from snap-on quarter-inch sockets. I got some, I don't even know what these are. Power Fist ones from Princess Auto. These Pro Point sockets are actually not too bad for the money. But that's my standard deep and shallow from Power Pro Fist. These are from Grey Pneumatic. I got these on Amazon. They're 12 point. They're actually not too bad for the price. Metric, half-inch deep and shallow. It's a smorgasbord of crappy tire, Pro Point, and a couple other bigger ones. Here I got a couple of big snap-on ones, like my big the 25. Sorry, where's my 30? There's my big 30 right there. So for some other odd jobs here. Standard, deep and shallow. It's a kind of a mix again. Got some Husky, big 1-inch snap-on for a job that I needed, and then it's a kind of a mix of everything for the shallow side here. At the back, I got more Grey Pneumatic for my deep and shallow. They're both 12 points here. My semi-deeps, however, are from Mac, and I actually really like them. I only really use these. I don't use the deep and shallows for a whole lot of other stuff here. Axle nut, what is it? 1 5/16 from Mac. The 23 and 24 semi-deeps from the Mac set. A headlamp, a couple other bigger sockets here. On this side, I got some bigger adapters, a couple of bigger hex ones. I've got a whole kit that's in the side cabinet there, which I'll do a tour of later down the road. But first drawer here, got picks, scrapers, knife, a couple feeler gauges, a pen, nothing crazy there. In this drawer, I've got my standard specialty wrenches for doing oxygen sensors. I got a couple of micro wrenches here, that's for doing old carburetors. And same for the metric side. It's kind of my electrical drawer, snap-on torch, fluke meter. This is the world's best meter for testing stuff. I don't care what you say. Test leads under there, caliper, and this thing down in here is the cat's ass for doing battery cables. You slide it up, that's a little blade there, and so once you, work it around, you twist it, and moves it sideways, and you can pull it right off, and it cuts the casing. It's slick. Ratchets here, 3/8, quarter-inch, half-inch. Got a couple. Mostly they're all snap-on. I got a little. I found this in a garbage dump. So it's a little hex bit driver. Head flexes too, which is pretty nice. This thing here I got from PV Mart before they closed down. It is the greatest tool ever for doing really tight work because you got a hex bit on one end and you got a quarter-inch drive on the other. But when you're using the hex bit, it twists with your fingers. It was like $3. It was awesome. Down here, nothing crazy, just screwdrivers. Up here, all my extensions, quarter-inch, 3/8, half-inch, swivels. I got this at a garage sale for $5. It's made by Snap-on, and it is way better than using this fucking kamikaze because stuff flies off of that. And here we just got pliers. It's kind of a mix of Mac, Snap-on, Nipex, and then old Klein dikes. Here, just drifts, nothing special. This drawer here, my big half-inch snap-on ratchet, bastard file, a couple of just alignment bars, small pry bar. My other big pry bars are hidden way over there. This thing here, I don't know where I got it from, but it's got every bit you could possibly ever need, and it's awesome. I think they sell them on Amazon for like $20. Get one. Then, metric wrenches, everyone's favorite, calibrated crescent wrench. I'm a big fan of the Mac wrenches, more or less just because of the cases, but I've got, ratcheting and standard ones. I don't have the RBRT ones, I just didn't see the point. Crow's feet, some bigger wrenches from when I worked at the case dealer. And then same thing on the standard side, wrenches, regular, ratcheting. A couple of these really, really old Challenger Canada ones from my grandpa. I think they're from like the 70s. These are like the best wrenches I've ever held. I don't know where to find them, but they're awesome. You know, then I got a couple lights on the side, torque wrenches in the back there. Battery tester, can check alternators as well. Old controller, some tool bags, all my jumbo wrenches, metric and standard. They go up to, I think, 60 mil and then 2-inch. And yeah, it's nothing special, but it's cool. Thanks for watching.